Hi guys, welcome to the ETC here. I'm gonna sit here and read through the whole book of Proverbs without pauses. And that over there, that's not a crystal. It's a booger flag. And gonna read through the whole book of Proverbs one sitting. Let's get into it, shall we? And you guys can try this challenge at home too. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear or will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother, for they shall be an ornament, praise unto thy head, and chains about my neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Let us shallow them up, alive as the grave, and the hole, and those that go down into the pits. Sorry guys, I need a flashlight. I cannot see any of this. That's much better. One second. Ah. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole, as those go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Rest in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privily for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in a street. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. In the evenings of the gates, in the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called, and ye refused. Where was that? Oh, yeah. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock with when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of folks shall destroy them. But whosoever hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear and evil. Whew, we're just in the second chapter. My neck hurts. Oh, great. Doing it for you guys. Try it at home. I dare you. In one sitting, the whole book. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and lifted up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver, and searchest for her as for her head treasures. Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord, and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom. Out of the mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the paths of the judgments, and preserveth the way of the saints. His saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness, and judgment, and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh forward things, who leave the path of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice to do evil, and delight in the forwardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and they forward in their paths, to deliver thee from the strange woman, even from the stranger, which flattereth with her words, which forsaketh the guide of her youth, and forgetteth the covenant of her God. For her house inclineth unto death, and her paths unto the dead. None that go unto her return again, neither take they hold of the paths of life, that thou mayest walk in the way of good men, and keep the paths of the righteous. For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. So hot. So hot in this steam mask. So itchy. You guys don't even know. By the way, you like my outfit? I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. Next video would be Ecclesiastes. Except in mine, I wouldn't be in one run. I don't think. I need water sometime. Chapter 3. My son, forget not about my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with honey, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth his correction, even the father of the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is like a tree, she is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the cloud drop not the dew. My son, forget let not them depart from thy eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy walk. Then shalt thou walk in thy ways safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked, when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, Go, and come again, and tomorrow I will give, for when thou hast it by thee. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeking he doeth security by thee. Strive not with a man not without cause, if he have done thee no harm. And be thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the forward is the abomination of the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he hath grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the formation of fools. Are you asleep yet? Chapter 4. Hear ye, children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Wisdom is wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding. Hold on. Like the theory. Just sitting there. There's no editing in this space. Here, oh my son. Hear, O my son, and receive my sage, and the years of my life shall be many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in the right parts. When thou goest, when thou goest, thy steps shall not be straight. And when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. We just read that. Take fast hold of the instruction. Let her not go. Keep face. I have taught thee in the ways of wisdom. Dang it. Sorry, guys. Hear, O my son, and receive my sage in the years of my subconscious. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Just to mention, we're on verse 13, guys. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of the wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is the shining light, that shineth more and more into the perfect day. The way of the wicked is at the darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words. Incline thine ear into my songs. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to their ways, their flesh, to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a forward mouth and perverse lips, and far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Move thy foot from evil. Guys, this video does not have any ads, so go ahead and use this video for sleep. It's a great video for sleep. There's no ads. At least I don't think there is. YouTube. You better not put any ads on my commission. I shall destroy you. For the wicked shall be no more. Chapter 5. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding. When thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of the strange woman drop as in honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. For her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life, her ways are immovable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Move thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house, lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel. Lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and the laborers be in the house of the stranger. And thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed, and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof, and have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ears to them that instruct me. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the congregation, and drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of water in the streets. Let them be only thine own, and not strangers, but thee. Nah, that's just love watching me suffer. 1second. Yeah. We'll just start from here. Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times. This is a kid's channel. And be thou ravished always with her love. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman, and embrace the bosom of the stranger? For the ways of the man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings. His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. He shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. I forgot what I was gonna say. Forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways. Oh yeah. You guys like my outfit? It's gonna be a new trend. Be the next fashion. My son, if thou chapter 6. My son, if thou be a surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger. Thou art snared with the words of thy mouth, thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. Do this now. 1 second, guys. Sorry. This mask makes me so itchy. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself, when thou art come into the hand of my friend. Go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend and give not sleep. Oh, make sure thy friend, so it's surety. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber in thine eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. Which having no guide, overseer, or roller, provideth her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in autumns. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep. a little slumber, a little folding of thy hands up to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want is as an armed man. 25 minutes in, stay, stay with it. Massage. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth. Oh, sorry, guys. Not sorry. Reese's. Where was I? He toucheth with his fingers. Forwardness is in him, his heart. He diver- deviseth mischief. Continuing. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are abomination. A proud look, a lying tongue, a hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that deviseth wicked imagination, feet that be swift and running to mischief. Can't believe I decided to do this one mistake. Everything hurts. Here's a bad idea. You guys just love watching me get tortured, huh? Oh, great. It's fogging up. Whatever. Still see. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are in abomination. A proud look, a lying tongue, a hand that shed innocent blood, a heart that deviseth wicked imagination, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. My son, keep thy father's commandments, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thy, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou wakest, it shall talk with thee. So talk to yes, not. Oh man. For the commandment is the lamp, and the law is the light. Reproof of instruction are the way of life, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of the strange woman. Jesus brightens your path. Go away. The commandments, they lead you. For a broad path, you don't want to go in the broad. You want the narrow straight. You get what I'm saying? Don't let the devil lead you astray, okay? Let's not after her beauty in thine heart. Neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? See, fire is sin. Pets take sin in your bosom. not feel its effects. So he that goeth in his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Men do not despise a thief, if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth, sorry. But if he be found, he shall restore it sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproof shall not be wiped away. For jealous is the rage of a man, therefore he will not be spared. In the day of vengeance, he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou giveth many gifts. Chapter 7. Was it 24 to go? Chapters. Do you love watching me suffer, dear viewer? Hit the subscribe button. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live. And my law as the apple of thine eye. There isn't. Bible does talk about apple. Interesting. How much you learn from Proverbs, even if you read it before, you can never read Proverbs in your life. Gotta get an amen? No amen. Of course, now I'm in front of a camera with this mask. Ooh, katana. Whoa. Bind them upon thy fingers. Write them upon the table of thine heart. They unto wisdom, thou art my sister. And call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. For as the window of my house, I looked through my casements, and beheld among the simple ones, I discerned among the youth a young man void of understanding, passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night, and behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot, and subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Bad, very bad. Now now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. You can't argue with me about this. It's the Bible. It's the truth. I'm not making stuff up. I'm writing it right here. See? Bible? You already knew that. Or did you get through it? I'm sorry. Therefore came I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face. And I have found thee. I have decked my bed with covering of tapestry, with carved work, with fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love unto the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. For the good man is not at home. He is gone at a long journey. He hath taken a bag of money with him, and will come home at the day appointed. With her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth through the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks, till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird, and hasteth it to his snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. I don't think you guys can sleep shouting. Sorry, get too carried. You can never get too carried away with the Bible. You know, you gotta live inside the Word. Speak the Word, as it's been given unto you. Let not thine heart decline in her ways. Go not astray in her paths, for she hath cast down many wounded. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. Guys, don't get affiliated with strange women. Screw up your lives. Or you, if you marry a woman that was pushed to was like cast away from her husband, divorce, it is adultery. So divorced women and strange women, harlots, don't want to get affiliated with those women. They will mess up your life. Doth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places, by the ways and the places of the past. He crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the commanding, and at the door. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding hearts. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. And pass out. I am not a quitter though. I shall push forward, even when I faint. Shall walk, and not faint. He shall run, and not get weary. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. I, I wisdom dealt with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogance, and the evil way. In the forward mouth do I peace. Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. By me kings reign, and princes decree justice. Very humble. King Solomon. Uh, he's probably mimicking something. I think this is one of those moments where it's very whatchamacallits. Oh, get to me. By me kings reign and princes decree justice. By me princesses rules and nobles. Even all the judges of sarcasm. You find sarcasm in the Bible. Even all the judges of the earth. I love them that love. Who said the Bible was boring? All you guys who think the Bible is boring probably haven't read a book in your life. Anyways, but the Bible's really fun. You guys should really read it. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Riches and honor are with me. Yea, durable riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold. Yea, than fine gold. And my revenue than choice silver. I lead the way to the righteousness, to the midst of the path of judgment, that I may cause those that love me to inherit substance. I'll fill their treasures. No! Solomon's talking about wisdom. Wisdom is in first person right now. Finally understand. Bear with me, guys. Yeesh. What is on my finger? Hope you guys are enjoying. Oh, why do I do this? I don't know. No. The Lord my fruit is better than gold. That I may cause those that love me to inherit substances. That will fill their treasures. The Lord possessed me in the beginning. Oh, not sorry. Crazy. Hmm. Anyways, I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. When there were no deaths, I was brought forth. When there was no fountains, abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of it. Man, wisdom has been around a whole lot of time. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth, yep, it's about wisdom. When he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep, when he gave to the sea his decree that the waters should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth, then I was by him, as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always with him, rejoicing in the habitable part of the earth, and my delights were with the Son of Man. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse ignorance. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watcheth daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, shall attain favor, Lord. It parallels with Jesus when it says, findeth me findeth life. Parallels. You know, it's said to be about wisdom, and you could say the exact same thing about Jesus. Findeth me findeth life. But he that sinneth against me runneth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. I need my katana for this. I just do. You know, 1 second, guys. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Oh, real katana. It's all. So are you. Once I'm done with you. Before the mountains were settled, no, we're way down there. We're on chapter 9. Right? Oh. Ah. Promise. This is a kid's channel. Wisdom hath builded her house. She hath hewn out her 7 pillars. She hath sent forth her maiden. She crieth upon the highest places of the city. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, come, eat my bread, and drink of the wine which I have mingled. Forsake the foolish, and live, and go in the way of understanding. He that reproveth the scorner, and gain to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man, getteth himself a blot. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love you. Love thee. It's a very good verse. Give instruction to the wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Of the holy is understanding. Then I was by him as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delights. Rejoicing always before him, rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth. And my delight were with the sons of men. Now therefore hearken unto me, O children. For blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instructions and be wise and refuse it. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watches daily at my gate, watching at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life. That's Jeff Gardner, huh? We just read this. Stay strong. Why? No, cannot go over verses too much, to be honest. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied. Still wisdom. Ugh. And the years of thy life shall be increased. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. And if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple, and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house, in the seat of her highest places of the city, who call passengers who go right on their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Going waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. Get off your head. Oh, my neck! Why did I do this? I'm trying to get a question. Chapter 10. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness deliver from death. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. He becometh poor that dealeth the slack hands. The memory of the just is blessed, and the name of the wicked shall rot. Are you entertained yet? Oh, sorry guys. Didn't mean to be angry. I'm just messing around with you. It's just old Joe. The Bible is not jokes. This is serious. Take not what I say, but take what the Bible says. Anyways, the wise in heart will receive commandments, but a prating fool shall fall. Great. It's foolish babblings. You didn't know. He that walketh uprightly shall surely, but he that perverteth his ways shall be known. He that winketh with the eye causes sorrow, but a prating fool shall fall. Blah, blah, blah. He shall fall. And he flaps, grates around, vain, shall fall. But those who go by the sword shall die in the mouth of the righteous man is well applied, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins. In the lips of him that hath understanding, wisdom is found. But a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. The, la- the labor of the righteous tendeth to life. The fruit of the wicked is sin. He is in the way of life that keepeth instruction. But he that refuseth reproof erreth. He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. In the multitude of words there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. The tongue of the just is as choice silver, the heart of the wicked is little worth. The lips of the righteous feed many, but the fools die want of wisdom. The blessing of the Lord it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. It is as sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom. The fear of the wicked it shall come upon him, but the desire of the righteous shall be granted. As the whirlwind passeth, so is the wicked. No more, but the righteous is an everlasting foundation. As vinegar to the teeth, and as smoke to the eyes, so is the sluggard to them that send him. The fear of the Lord prolong days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness. The expectation of the wicked shall perish. The way of the Lord is in strength to the upright. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. Watching me suffer. I'm just joking. The righteous shall never be moved. The wicked shall not inhabit. The mouth of the just bringeth forth wisdom, but the forward tongue shall be cut off. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable. The mouth of the wicked speaketh forwardness. Chapter 11. Oh, 20 more chapters to go. I'm starting to rethink my life decisions. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. I'm just kidding with you guys. I'll never put on you. Never ever. Oh. Actually, that's lying. I might not be with you. But I hope that we will meet each other in heaven. See each other in heaven. Talking to you, Clarks. Okay. The identity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from sin. Where did I read that? Oh, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from 5. The righteousness of the wicked, the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. Not perfect. Anyways, the righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. When a wicked man dieth, his expectations shall perish, and the hope of the unjust man perish. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked in his stead, and hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth. Destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth, and when the wicked perish, there is by the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. My neck really hurts. I'm sick, I'm tired, and I'm doing this. When it goeth well the righteousness, the city rejoiceth, and when the wicked perisheth, there is shouting. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He that is devoid of wisdom despiseth his. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding. We just read this. Talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. Where no counsel is, the people fall, but the multitude of the counselors there is safety. He that is safety, he that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it, and he that hateth suretyship is sure. Oh, a gracious woman reigneth in honor, and strong men retain riches. A merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. 18. The wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward. As righteousness uh, tendeth to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth in it to his own death. They that are in the forward heart are abomination to the Lord. Such are upright in the way are his delights. Their hand join in hand. The wicked shall not be punished, unpunished, and the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. As the jewel of gold is a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. The desire of the righteous is holy, is only good. The expectations of the wicked is wrath. There is that scattereth, and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him, but blessing shall be upon the head of him that selleth it. He that he that diligently seeketh good procure, procureth favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. He that troubleth his own heart shall inherit the wind. The fool shall be servant to the wise of heart. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensated in the earth, much more the wicked and the sinner.